Woo-hoo. Whew. Technology. Ah, how's everyone? This is Gloria. For those who will be joining me live and those who will be watching the replay, how are you? What a year, right? What a year. Okay, I'm so happy to be here. Um, it's been such a wonderful, I got to tell you something. Archangel Chamuel and Charity, I have had never experienced their energies before until a couple of weeks ago. They've been with me for a couple of weeks. I haven't had, spirit take, it was like they came in very gently, suitcases packed, and say, hey, we're here to stay with you for a little while. We're not affected by the pandemic. And they've been with me for a couple of weeks, and it's just been wonderful. I feel Archangel Chamuel on my left side. Charity has been just a really quiet, silent force. Both of them are really chill, actually. They're very chill, but the energy feels both chill and both action oriented. They're very deliberate. As a matter of fact, I'm sitting here on my couch because, they were suggesting, don't sit at a desk. I want you to get really comfortable. Just get on the couch and, do the live there with everyone. And I think they demonstrated to me and also to you about the upcoming session that I'm going to have. And they actually talked to me about this because they've been with me, and it's been really nice to just have, spirit there with you, talking to them anytime, hours of the night, because, they don't sleep. And that's what they want me to bring to you, to offer to you. So I have an event coming up, just so that you know, it's in the group event section. You can take a look at that. And it's a gathering of the Archangels. And it came about because they wanted me to have you experience what I've been experiencing with them the last couple of weeks. And that is just a really intimate sit down, let's talk about things kind of interaction between us. And even today, I'm going to have to change the description a little bit because they've changed how they want me to do it. First of all, they only want a limited amount of people. So if you are thinking about it, go ahead and sign up. They're telling me, now that some of you, your archangels, your guardian angels have already said, this will be beneficial to you. We made it really, really affordable, just $30. And instead of having each individual's channeled message on the group wall, I'm going to be recording it and sending it to you individually. So that means that I'm going to be doing it before the session starts on July 11th. And I will be emailing it to you so that you can take a look at it and view it. And then on January the 11th, if you have any clarifying questions, anything you want to ask them to clarify what you got in the message, we'll do that. And then we'll have a group channeling. And it's just going to be fun. They are really two, of the most enjoyable spirits. The spirit is just enjoyable to me, but they're just really enjoyable, but very, very precise and very deliberate in their mission. And, one of the things that I'm hearing too is to tell you that when you know in your spirit that you should do something, go ahead and do it right away. Don't wait till the last minute, especially when it comes to classes and sessions and things like that. Because what happens is once you make that decision to do it, once you go ahead and sign up, the energies automatically will start to rush in because you've made that one step. Then they begin to make the next step towards you. And you'll feel that too. Once you go ahead and make that decision to sign up for any type of class or whatever, you'll actually feel spirit come in and start to work with you immediately after that. So the way the class is going to be structured, like I said, is going to be I'm going to record a private channeling just for you. You can make up to 5 questions, they're saying, 5 questions. And I will send that recorded channeling to you individually, and then you'll join us, all of us will join together on the 11th, which means that I will more than likely have to close off any type of signups prior to July 11th. So if you feel in your spirit, go ahead and take that leap. Like I said, it's nominal, so that you can experience what I've been experiencing, and it's just wonderful. So, but we're here to talk about too, letting go. I like this. I know for me, that's part of what is ongoing, is letting go of what I no longer is beneficial to me. And I have some questions that I asked them. By the way, are you familiar with Charity? Because I wasn't familiar with her energy. It's supposed to be the female aspect of Archangel Chamuel. And so I have this Keepers of the Light deck, and she happens to be in the Keepers of the Light deck. I'll show you what they have, how she's depicted on the this is Charity. And it says, prayer and contemplation. Connect with heaven, ask and you shall receive. And that's probably why I have been, up until actually today or this week, I have experienced Charity as just a really quiet force. I didn't really see a distinction between her and Archangel Chamuel. Their energies seem to blend to me. That's how they're showing up for me. So, but this makes sense because she's, we think about prayer and contemplation. Actually, let me just read what it says for her. I think that might be good to do. And then I'll get into the channeling of letting go. So it says, one thing I want to say. Okay, so prayer is the way we speak with the divine, and meditation is the way we open ourselves to receive the answers we need to hear. Charity is also the angel who kisses the forehead of all those who pray in support of others. The powerful Archangel Charity is drawing close to you at this time because she has recognized that you have goodness in your heart. She brings you thanks and support. Move into prayer and meditation with regard to any decisions you have to make at this time. You are being guided to take the time to breathe and receive. So I like that. It's you can feel her energy. Just asked her to come in. It's just a calming energy, and it really fits into the subject that we're going to talk about letting go, because with everything that's going on this year, and I'm hearing that more is to come. There are different levels to what we're going to observe. And the one thing they want me to say as far as letting go, this is not a passive energy. Letting go doesn't mean that you're weak or that you've given up. It means actually just the opposite, because it's not always easy to let go. It's not instantaneous. It's something that you continue to work on, and you continue to evolve, and you continue to move toward. But what they want me to also say is that with everything that's coming in and the energies that are coming in, and I know you can sense this as much as I do or even more, you know that something good is coming of this, that this is meant for our evolution, that this is meant for our soul growth, as difficult as it might be. And if you haven't felt the difficulty yet in, say, the Australian fires, the pandemic, um, with uh, with the the protesting and all of that, you will feel it this year. It's meant to not only be a collective wake up call, but also individually. Um, if you look at what's happening, and they're saying to look at but don't absorb it, um, but don't look away. Don't, um, as difficult as it is, the energies that I'm getting and hearing is to stand in the eye of the storm. And that's what letting go is. Letting go allows us to be in the eye of the storm, but still observe the storm because we're here to be the light. Those of us that are listening to this, you have a calling, a mission, um, and the archangels are ramping up, their involvement in our lives because of the time that we're in. They realize it's difficult. I mean, Earth itself, the planet Earth, is a very heavy energy. So we have street creds, if you would, for even volunteering to be in this time. And so they are here. They've always been here, but even more are here to help us, um, specifically during this time. We're anchoring in more light on the planet, and you're going to see a lot more of that. Uh, so I just want to uh, ask them a couple of questions. That's how I want to channel it first, is just to ask them a couple of questions that they kind of touched on, and I want to share with you if they want to give us some more information. Um, Please, if you have any questions or any comments, definitely put them in the comment section. I don't know whether they're going to take questions, but if not, um, then I'll do another video where I'll answer the questions specifically. Just do that instead. So, um, who else is here is my spirit team. Jesus and Mother Mary and Mary Magdalene have always been with me since I was a child. And they're here as well. They're kind of in the background, but they're always here with me. Also, um, in letting go and in what we are going through right now, uh, the dragon energies are very busy. They are very busy. Um, I did a video on dragons because it was my first experience with them. And one of the reasons why they're very busy is they go into the lower frequencies that the angels do not, and transmute. Um, they use the fire and whatever elements that they're in to transmute any kind of lower energies. And so they are very busy. They assist the angels. They are high vibrational. And so they are here as well. It is our pleasure to be with you, to speak through this one about letting go. There are so many reasons why you should let go. We first want to say how we see letting go from our perspective, from the archangels. What does it really mean to let go? For us, it means when you're staying in a state of calm, when you stay in a state of being in the eye of the storm. Why is this important? Because when you are in a state of calm, when you are in a state of being in the eye of the storm, you make better decisions, you access higher frequencies. It is an easier path for you. And who doesn't want an easier path? So letting go, what do you need to let go? This may be a surprise, and I know you think, and rightly so, that letting go negativities, letting go toxicities, letting go lower energies, all of that will benefit you. You know that. But we are asking also that you let go positive emotions. And this is why. Because when you hold on to a positive experience, you cut off experiencing even more because you're limiting yourself to what was. Let go, enjoy the moment, and then let it go because the next moment, the here and now, the present moment, can be so much more. Now, I understand that. Let me know if you guys understand what I mean by that, as far as letting go positive experiences too, so that you can grow to the new and even more, even more. They're saying even more. Don't limit yourself to a really good experience, a really good emotion, because there's more. There's so much more that we can allow into our life, that we can allow into the planet. If we let go and allow all that is good, it's beyond what we can imagine. So they're saying to let go of every experience as it occurs, enjoy it if it's good, and then let it go so that other good can flow in as well. And I don't know if that's way too confusing, but um, the other thing they're saying is to let go of any details of how things should occur. Um, the when it should occur, the where it should occur, the how it should occur, all the detailed parts, let that go. The only thing that they're saying that we should structure is the what, but the how, the when, the where. We'll leave that up to spirit. Um, we'll leave that up to an expectation of expansion, and let go of the little details there. What else? Let go of our focus on others' path. Okay, so that's kind of huge for me as well. We tend to focus too much on what the other person is doing, especially in our close relationships. Um, Let go of that. Let go of your expectation of others. See only that they're following their path, and if guided to, um, you will be guided to assist them in the highest possible way. But to focus on um, someone else's mission, on why they're here, what they're doing, what they're not doing is, of course, counterproductive. Um, and all of this, they're saying, slows our manifestation down, slows where we're supposed to go down. We start to walk in a snail's pace when we're focused on the wrong things. And so letting go actually speeds up what we truly, truly desire. It actually speeds up the manifestation that we want and the joy that we want and the expansion and the growth and the relationships, all of the things that we're here on planet Earth to experience and enjoy uh, gets sped up when we let go. And, we don't need anyone to tell us what we need to let go. We intuitively know when things don't feel good, when things feel restrictive, when things are just not right. Um, but there's one thing that they want me to say about letting go. It's not always instantaneous. Sometimes it takes a lot of letting goes, moment by moment, day by day. You're not going to decide, okay, I'm going to let go of this today, and then instantaneously, tomorrow it's gone. Sometimes it happens, but more than likely, it's a chipping away. It's a decision, okay, I fell back again. I'm going back in this. I'm going to choose to let go again, like I did yesterday, or like I did an hour ago. I got to let it go. I got to let this go. I got to let this go. And your angels are here to help you, because every time you make that decision, every time you chip away a little bit, it gets easier and easier until you don't even realize it's gone. That is how it happens, I would say the majority of the time. Sometimes, depending on how severe it is, the angels will transmute it almost instantly, and that happens too. So I said that to say, sometimes things are that you want to let go are transmuted or taken away instantly, but sometimes you just have to keep working at it, and don't beat yourself up about that. That's what we're here to do. That's what we're here to grow and to expand. So what they're saying is there is a lot to be said about letting go. I would like to hear what your experience has been in letting go of whatever it is that you have to let go. Um, okay, they also want me to say this. Um, when people say or hear letting go, a lot of time they think that it's like letting go of a person. And sometimes, of course, if you're in an abusive situation, you definitely do need to let that go. But more than likely, it's not the other person. It's something within yourself that is triggering the experience with that person. Um, a lot of the people, especially as light workers that we have around us now, that's causing us challenges or difficulties, they've already been vetted. They're in our experience for a reason. And when we change, when we let go, whatever it is that is causing us um, to pull back, you're going to, and I'm talking from experience, you're going to see a change in the people around you. They're either going to step up to your higher vibration, or they will just gently, drift away. Um, but it's never, I don't think it's never the other person. It's usually something that I would need to let go. And then the attraction of whatever it was that I was holding on to no longer becomes that attraction. And either that relationship, like I said, evolves or transforms. It's almost like magic. I've seen some relationships, overnight, because I've changed, and really, I mean, in my heart kind of changed, and then they've changed, or my perception of them has changed. That's more of what they're saying. How I see them more as Source sees them. And so they have to then interact with me uh, on that dimension, in that dimension. Okay. Okay, so they just want to um, have you to put down any questions that you have, any comments that you have. I did pull some cards before I started. I pulled from Angel Answers, and I got pulled 3 cards, which I have not taken a look at. And I also pulled a card from Whispers of Love, and 1 card came out for this Whispers of Love. So let's see what, this is my first time looking at these. So from Angel Answers. Okay. So the first card that I pulled was There's Something Better. There's Something Better. The second one I got is Perfect Timing. And Trust. Sorry if I can't get this right. So I got There's Something Better, Perfect Timing, and Trust. There's something better, perfect timing, and trust. So if you think about letting go, there is always something better. On as difficult as some letting go may seem, or an impossibility, just chip at it a little bit. It's the perfect timing to do this. And then trust in the outcome. Trust in the outcome. Okay, and Whispers of Love, I got, this has to do with relationship. Get to know each other. There you go. There you go. Get to know each other. It says, learn to meet another's need for love. It's all about love. It's all about love. I love these Whispers of Love. Get to know each other. No expectations. It's in the higher self. Okay, so that's all I have for it right now. But like I said, I am going to take a look at your questions, your comments, and do another video specifically to answer those because they're still around me. They're still giving me the information, and I just love it. It's just a wonderful feeling. I really want you to experience the archangels if you haven't. The archangels have been, just around me for forever. I didn't know them individually, but more and more, I'm knowing more and more of the archangels. So I wish you all the love and peace, and I will come back and answer those questions for you. Okay? Take care.